Imagine possessing everything you ever wanted: the 7-figure salary, the corner office, the fame, and the bright red Ferrari, only to have your heart stop beating in the middle of a crowded courtroom. This isn't just a story about stress. It's the terrifying reality of Julian Mantle, a man who had to die inside to finally learn how to live. But Julian didn't stay dead. He disappeared into the Himalayas and returned 3 years later, unrecognized and radiating a strange, ageless energy. In the next 20 minutes, we are going to unpack the ancient secrets he brought back, the 7 virtues of enlightened learning that will fundamentally rewire how you approach your career, your health, and your happiness. We live in an age of crushing anxiety and digital distraction. You might feel like you're running on a treadmill that never stops, chasing a definition of success that leaves you empty. This book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma, is the antidote. It is the blueprint for escaping the rat race without having to quit your job or move to a cave. Robin Sharma didn't just invent this story, he lived a version of it. A former litigation lawyer himself, he walked away from a lucrative career to find meaning. His teachings have since coached billionaires, NBA superstars, and CEOs. This isn't abstract philosophy, it is battle-tested mental armor for the modern world. The entire system revolves around a strange, symbolic fable Julian shares. I want you to visualize this clearly. Imagine a lush, green garden. In the center stands a magnificent lighthouse. Suddenly, the door opens and out walks a 9-foot-tall sumo wrestler. He wears a pink wire cable for a loincloth. He finds a gold stopwatch, slips, falls, and eventually finds solace on a path of diamonds. It sounds like a fever dream, doesn't it? But this ridiculous image is a mnemonic device. Each element, the garden, the lighthouse, the sumo wrestler, the pink wire, the stopwatch, the roses, and the diamonds, represents one of the 7 timeless virtues for a life of leadership and inner peace. Let's decode them one by one. First, the garden represents your mind. Most people let their mental gardens grow wild, filled with the weeds of anxiety, fear, and negativity. Julian teaches that the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your thoughts. You must stand guard at the gate of your garden. Not a single negative thought should enter without your permission. How do you do this? Through opposition thinking. The mind can only hold one thought at a time. When a negative thought of failure enters, immediately replace it with a positive thought of courage. It is simple, but not easy. It requires the discipline of a mental warrior. You cannot afford the luxury of a negative thought. The second symbol is the lighthouse. This represents purpose, or dharma. A lighthouse guides ships to safety because it stands for something fixed. Similarly, the happiest people are those who have a clear sense of mission. It's not about achieving goals for the sake of ego. It's about having a destination that makes the journey meaningful. The monks of Sivana teach that you must define your goals clearly. If you don't know where you are going, you will end up somewhere else. Write them down. A goal not written is just a wish. This act of writing imprints the desire into your subconscious, which then works tirelessly to manifest it in your reality. Next, we have the sumo wrestler. This represents Kaizen, the Japanese concept of constant, never-ending improvement. The sumo wrestler is strong, grounded, and disciplined. To master life, you must commit to mastering yourself daily. This isn't about massive overhauls, it's about tiny, consistent 1% improvements in your mind, body, and soul. To practice Kaizen, Julian introduces the 10 rituals of radiant living. These include the ritual of early awakening, rising with the sun to prepare your mind, and the ritual of solitude, taking time every day to sit in silence. In our noisy world, silence is where true answers are found. It recharges your batteries like nothing else. One of the most critical rituals is the ritual of live nourishment. The monks believe that you are what you eat. To have a lively spirit, you must feed it live foods. This means a diet rich in fresh vegetables, fruits, and grains, foods created by the sun and earth. A heavy diet leads to a heavy mind. A light, plant-based diet creates energy and vitality. Alongside nourishment is the ritual of abundant knowledge and the ritual of physical perfection. Your body is the temple that houses your mind. If you don't care for the temple, the occupant suffers. Daily vigorous exercise helps oxygenate the brain and release endorphins. You don't need a gym, you just need to move and breathe deeply. The sumo wrestler wears a pink wire cable. This represents the power of discipline. It seems thin and fragile, but a wire cable consists of many tiny threads woven together to become stronger than steel. Discipline is built by performing small acts of courage. Every time you do what you should do instead of what you want to do, you strengthen the cable. Julian suggests a practical exercise, the vow of silence. Try staying silent for 1 hour a day. It sounds easy, but it requires immense willpower to control the urge to speak. This control transfers to other areas of your life. When you control your tongue, you begin to control your mind. The sumo wrestler finds a gold stopwatch. This is the symbol for respecting time. Time is your most precious commodity because it is non-renewable. The rich and the poor both have 24 hours. The difference lies in how they use them. Enlightened people guard their time fiercely. They learn to say number to the unimportant so they can say yes to the essential. To master time, adopt the deathbed mentality. Ask yourself every morning, if today was my last day, would I do what I am about to do? This brings a piercing clarity to your choices. Stop living as if you have 500 years left. You don't. This urgency eliminates procrastination instantly. The wrestler collapses, but he wakes up to the smell of fragrant roses. This symbolizes selfless service. The Chinese proverb says, "A trace of fragrance always remains on the hand that gives the rose." The quality of your life ultimately comes down to the quality of your contribution. Life isn't about what you get, it's about who you become and what you give. You don't have to start a charity to practice this. It starts with small, daily acts of kindness. A smile to a stranger, a genuine compliment, listening to a friend. These deposits into the universal bank always come back to you with interest. When you shift from me to we, your personal problems often lose their grip on you. Finally, the wrestler walks down a path of diamonds. This represents living in the now. The diamonds are the moments of your life. Often, we are so busy chasing the big diamonds at the end of the road, retirement, the big promotion, that we miss the small diamonds scattered at our feet right now. The laughter of your children, the warmth of the sun, the taste of a crisp apple. Stop waiting for things to be perfect to be happy. Happiness is a journey, not a destination. The monks teach that the past is water under the bridge, and the future is a distant sun on the horizon of your imagination. The only moment you truly have is this one. Savor it. Do not sacrifice your happiness today for an achievement tomorrow. When Julian returned to the courtroom, he was no longer the red-faced, stressed-out lawyer. He looked 10 years younger. He was calm, joyful, and radiantly healthy. He had sold his Ferrari, but he had gained the universe. He realized that the empty void he tried to fill with expensive toys could only be filled with purpose and peace. Think about your own life. Are you the Julian before the heart attack? Are you trading your health for wealth, your family for a promotion, your soul for a status symbol? The transformation requires a decision. It requires you to say enough. You don't need a heart attack to wake up. You can choose to wake up right now. Here is your challenge for tomorrow. Join the 5 a.m. club. Wake up 1 hour earlier than usual. Spend 20 minutes exercising, 20 minutes planning your day, and 20 minutes reading something inspiring. Do this for 30 days. It is the single most powerful habit to install the virtues of the monk into your modern life. Let's quickly recap the code of the fable so you never forget it. The garden is your mind. The lighthouse is your purpose. The sumo wrestler is constant improvement. The pink wire is discipline. The stopwatch is time. The roses are service. And the path of diamonds is living in the present moment. Memorize this image. The biggest mistake people make is trying to do everything at once and burning out. Remember the philosophy of Kaizen, small steps. If you can't meditate for an hour, do it for 5 minutes. If you can't run a marathon, walk around the block. The key is consistency, not intensity. Do not let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Julian Mantle's journey teaches us that the tragedy of life is not death, but what we let die inside of us while we live. You have the potential for greatness within you, waiting to be unlocked. Empty your cup, trust the process, and remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If this summary helped you find a moment of clarity, please hit the like button and subscribe to Book Summaries Repo. We bring you the world's best ideas to help you live a better life. Which of the 7 virtues do you need most right now? Let us know in the comments below.